Welcome to our channel, Study Track Consultants.
In today's video, we will get to know about unlocking PR, the role of work experience in Express Entry success in Canada, getting skill transferability points for foreign work experience can increase your CIS score by 50, which can make the difference between receiving an invitation to apply ITA for permanent residence versus not having the opportunity to apply. The difference between Canadian and foreign work experience. So if work experience has been gained outside Canada for a foreign employer, it is considered foreign work experience. If work experience has been gained outside Canada for a Canadian employer, it is still considered foreign work experience. And if work experience has been gained inside Canada for an employer that is based outside the country, it is considered foreign work experience. What are the other differences between Canadian and foreign work experience? What are the other differences between Canadian and foreign work experience? Requirements for both Canadian and foreign work experience. To be eligible under Canada's Express Entry system, both Canadian and foreign work experience must satisfy specific criteria. It must be paid. It must be full-time, at least 30 hours per week, or an equivalent amount in part-time hours. It must be skilled. The work must fall under National Occupation Classification, NOC, TER Categories 0, 1, 2, or 3, which cover managerial, professional, and technical or skilled trades. It must have been accrued within the last 10 years. Difference between Canadian and foreign work experience in the comprehensive ranking system. Foreign work experience. For many candidates, foreign work experience can be more important for their chances of receiving an ITA than Canadian work experience. This is because without any foreign work experience, most candidates can only score 50/100 CIS points under the Skill Transferability Factors section. As a skill transferability factor, foreign work experience can contribute to scoring up to 50 CIS points, but must be combined with language proficiency and/or Canadian experience. Difference between Canadian and foreign work experience in the comprehensive ranking system. Foreign work experience. Difference between Canadian and foreign work experience in the comprehensive ranking system. Canadian work experience. In contrast, Canadian work experience is rewarded under the core human capital factors and skill transferability factors. For core human capital, candidates can score either up to 80 points when applying on their own, or up to 70 points when applying with a spouse or common law partner. Canadian work experience. Points with Canadian work experience. The maximum points available for skill transferability is 100. It is worth noting that, in this section, Canadian work experience maxes out after 2 years, so one cannot gain any more points by gaining a third year of Canadian work experience in this section. So, in total one can gain a maximum of 180 additional points if applying without a spouse or common law partner through their Canadian work experience. Student work experience. Canadian work experience that has been gained while someone is a full-time student does not count towards their CIS score, nor does it count toward eligibility for the Canadian Experience Class, CEC. On the other hand, foreign experience gained as a full-time student can be counted towards one's CIS score. Self-employment. Similar to student restrictions, under CEC, Canadian work experience gained as someone who is self-employed does not count towards the minimum requirements of the program, with an exception for some physicians. Qualifying for the Canadian Experience class. To qualify for the CEC under Express Entry, foreign nationals must have skilled work experience in Canada that meets the following criteria. It must be paid. The work must fall under NOC-TER categories 0, 1, 2, or 3. Experience must have been gained while legally authorized to work in Canada, under valid temporary resident status, such as a work permit. Duties outlined in the official NOC job description for their occupation. Qualifying for the Canadian Experience class. For remote positions, the individual must have been physically present in Canada and employed by a Canadian employer during the period of work. The candidate must have a minimum of 1 year of full-time work, or the equivalent in part-time work, totaling 1,560 hours within the 3 years prior to applying. Applicants must demonstrate that they performed the lead statement and most of the main duties outlined in the official NOC job description for their occupation. For more information, call us on the number given on the screen. Please like, share and subscribe the channel for more new updates.